So I'm about to go for a quick walk. I was gonna ride my bike, but now I have a flat tire in the front. The last time I had a flat tire in the back, but now it's the front tire. So um, I don't know. Feel I felt fine when I woke up this morning. It's currently about like 6 something p.m. right now. I'm having this like a lot of head pressure lately. It's not just the head pressure, but it's like the back of the neck that's like that feels so tight. It feels like someone just took the back of my head, just squeezed it, that is twisted somewhere inside, and I can kind of feel that there's like a tension. It feels like my neck is not straight on one side, so, and I think that also that might play a role in why I get dizzy, because if your body doesn't feel aligned, then you feel off balance, you get dizzy. I kind of regret when I used to work at night by myself. I regret not asking for help when I was carrying stuff like, that were heavy and stuff that were over my head. I mean, I worked in myself in my own department, but I regret not asking for other people in the other half of the building to help me out when they would. But I guess I was hard-headed and I didn't want to bother people at the time, but I knew I should, because like after all that lifting, heavy stuff, it wears your body out, and it just makes the back of my head feels heavy, all that pressure and everything on my head. But yeah, I won't be going too far. As you can see from my face, my allergies is really getting to me again right now. I don't know what they say with this year. We're having allergies compared to last year. Last year at this time, I wasn't getting allergies that much, and I mean I knew I wasn't. Last year I wasn't even like leaving the house that often, even though I didn't have as much symptoms as I do this year at this time. But maybe that's why I didn't get as much allergies, because I was only like walking down like a block or two, compared to now I'm walking about like I'm riding a bike like half a mile or a mile away. Maybe that's why. But yeah, I'm just gonna go for a quick walk around the block and try to sleep early tonight. Last night I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sleep early. I kept been telling myself I'm gonna go try to fall asleep early, but I never do. And since I ate my dinner early tonight, instead of like, at 6 something, I ate it pretty early, so maybe that will help me. And I've been eating like late night snacks. Like when I say snacks, I'm eating like, apples or fruits. I'm not eating like chips and anything like that. So I guess that's pretty much it. I'm just probably gonna walk to the school around the field, and that's about it. There goes the sick to the stomach feeling. It always happens around the same area. Not too sure why. Maybe it's like a certain smell I'm smelling from the trees or something. I don't know. I had to burp a couple of times just to get that sick to the stomach feeling out. I don't know if it's something I smell that's making me feel sick to my stomach or what, but before I left the house I was feeling just fine. It's always in that same block that I get that feeling, but I'm just around the block from my house right now. I bet people are looking at me like this guy must be playing Pokemon or something. I just got home right now. Besides that heavy head and a little off balance and a little stomach ache, or whatever it is, I feel somewhat okay. But it still sucks, when even though I'm going out, today would be my 140th day leaving the house, but it still sucks not being able to leave the house without feeling these sensations. And I'll be honest, sometimes when I leave, I don't get these sensations until I'm like a block away. Or sometimes I'll leave while I'm having these sensations. Like today, I left with my head pressure. The back of my head feels heavy. Like my stomach was upset until I got to that one block just right behind my house. But is what I mean by it sucks is that you see people outside being able to do things like wash the car. I mean, yesterday I washed my girlfriend's car, and then 2 days ago I was washing my car, even though I don't drive it, but I don't like it getting dirty. I was washing my dad's car and my sister-in-law's car, that she's keeping here for a couple of days. But when my dad and I was washing, I had these moments of feeling really dizzy, and it's probably because I went from sitting on the floor washing the car to standing up and then moving my head left way, and then stuff like that. But then I saw the guy across the street from me washing his car. I'm like, he's just outside washing his car. I see my dad washing the car. They're no worries, no symptoms, nothing. They were just washing the car like it's nothing, while I was washing the car, while I was dizzy and stuff. I mean, I still pushed through, don't get me wrong. I still pushed through. I didn't run in the house, anything like that. But then you realize, you start seeing people doing all this stuff without having a care in the world. Well, of course, I mean, they still worry about like bills and stuff like that, but they don't have to be like all in their mind like, oh, am I gonna be able to do this tomorrow? Once tomorrow comes, you're like, oh, okay, I did it today, and then will I be able to do it the next day? You know, that's what sucks about having anxiety. I mean, I don't let the negativity get to me as much as I used to, but you know, I don't want to be honest, it still does to get to me at times, but not nowhere like it used to. You know, before, if I had one little symptom, one little dizziness, I will automatically say nope, not going anywhere out the house. I'm not even going to go in the kitchen. I'm not even going to the other bedrooms in the house. You know, I'm not even going to go near the front door. I won't even go get the mail. You know, I won't do any of that stuff. But now I'm like, you know, if I see the mail, I go and get it. Cause though I think I allow myself to be scared so much that I program my brain to be scared. Like, you know, if I see the mailman and then I get scared, and then my brain automatically thinks that's what I want to be. I want to be scared. So if you tell your brain to be scared or something, your brain is going to react to that way you're thinking. Your brain doesn't know better, because your brain, you have to feed your brain, you know, and your brain keeps that memory. And the reason those of us with this disorder that we're scared, once we, if for example, if we can't leave the house to get the mail, and someone tells us to go and get it, and we keep saying we can't, we're scared, we're telling our brain that we're scared. So, for example, if you want to get the mail, then you keep saying you can't get it. The more you do it, the more you're telling your brain you can't do it, and then that's just like feeding yourself negativity. But you know, if you can feed your mind like positive thoughts, little by little, the positive will take over the negativity. But it takes, I mean, it takes a while. You know, I understand that. It took me a long time to even like get up my bed, take a shower without like being scared to get dizzy in the shower, because that's what happened to me for like a year. I was scared of going and take a shower, or if I get dizzy, I was like, I had to calm myself down before I even go near the bathroom, you know. And when I go in there to brush my teeth, wash my face, I'm over there like brushing my teeth real quick, and like quickly went back to my room, you know. But the more I ran, the dizzy I got, because I kept freaking myself out. And I think that's what happened to me. So when I was telling myself, once the mailman comes, go out and get the mail. I was doing that for a couple of days, weeks or something. Actually, a couple of weeks, or maybe even like a couple of months. And I was like, then I see the mail come, and then I was like, nah, I'll try it again tomorrow. I try again. Now I won't get the mail. Just, you know, I keep thinking of reasons not to go out, and they were all because I kept telling me I was scared to go out and get the mail. I mean, the mailbox is just right here, you know, and it would just take me a few seconds to get it and go back. But you know, for those of us that are scared to leave the house, that few seconds out the door, it feels like minutes, hours, you know. It feels like torture. You know, it meant, for the first time when I walked around the block, it nearly took me almost 20 minutes. Now it's taking me like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how I walk. Right now, you know, before it took me 20 minutes, because I would stop like every house and turn back and look at my house like, oh, I don't feel safe, I want to go back. Now I'm like, I'll just keep walking. I'm not even going to think about my house. I'll think about my house as soon as I get back home. You know, before I'll walk every block, think about how far I got. It could be like a block away, it could be like 2 houses down now. start thinking about my house. But like I mentioned, when I was too scared to go out and just get the mail, I kept thinking for weeks, and I kept saying I'll get it tomorrow. I mean, I'll try again tomorrow. Tomorrow keeps ending up like a week later, then next another week and the other week. So the more I keep saying tomorrow, the longer I keep feeding myself negative thoughts. So when I was doing that, every time I see the mailman, I keep getting scared. I was like, oh, the mailman is here. I need to go out and get the mail. And then my mind was telling me, remember, you're scared of the mail. You don't want to go out. And then I automatically let myself think going out to get the mail is dangerous. So I was like, yeah, you're right. I'll try it again tomorrow. So the longer I allow myself to be scared, the longer it took me to get out of my house. And that's what sucks, is that you allow yourself to get so scared and worked up about stuff like that. Like now, lately, when I've been going to the store with my daughter and my girlfriend, I'm the one that tells them, like, hey, I want to go somewhere, and they're like, where you want to go? And then as soon as I get out the car, I'll be the first one to go in the door. I don't want to be like the last one, and I mean, I do have a bad habit of walking fast. I don't know if you guys notice it, but I always have walk fast. If I go somewhere, like before I had anxiety, I would just spend like hours and hours in the mall. But I was walk fast. Like I'll go shopping. I was like, oh, I see something, I'll go and run up to it and whatnot. But yeah, that's how it is. And then I kind of notice the time. Like if I feel panicky, let's say at 9 p.m. Alright, and then the rest of the day, my anxiety is low or it's not there. Every time I look, I'll stay there and look at the time. If I notice it's almost 9 o'clock, I'll stop like freaking out. It's like, great, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is gonna give me a panic attack. So, it's always that. It's always something that I think is triggering my attack. Whether that's like a time, something I eat, something I smell, something I see. So before I would keep like a time, like a little note. Like a little notepad, like what time it is. If I have a panic attack at 9 o'clock, the next day I'm gonna stay there and look at the time. Like once I see it's like almost 9 o'clock or it's 9 o'clock, I'm gonna start like I'm gonna tell myself I'm gonna have a panic attack. It's like I'm reminding my brain that I'm gonna have a panic attack, and then sometimes I do, and then I'll keep thinking like, okay, 9 o'clock, panic attack, 9 o'clock, panic attack. But now when I have a panic attack at a certain time, I just ignore it. But yeah, I'm about to just head back inside. I mean, I'm just sitting outside my driveway right now, and I'm gonna actually try to sleep early tonight. Hopefully I do.